Lasting change begins not with an external shift, but with a deep internal transformation, one that requires honesty, courage, and commitment. When you dare to confront your patterns, rewrite your story, and take daily action, you build a future not of fleeting improvement, but of permanent growth. True change is not a sudden leap forward. It is a series of consistent, intentional steps taken in the direction of your values. Brick by brick, habit by habit, thought by thought, you become the architect of a life that no longer merely reacts, but consciously evolves. Transformation that lasts is never born from comfort. It emerges from the willingness to endure discomfort for a greater cause. In the friction of challenge and the fire of discipline, you forge a self that not only changes but endures. Sustainable change doesn't happen overnight. It's built slowly in the quiet moments when no one is watching. When you choose growth over excuses, when you replace someday with today, that's how you become someone new. To create lasting change, you must fall in love with the process, not the outcome. It is in the daily practice, the subtle victories, and the unwavering resolve that transformation takes root and becomes part of who you are. Life-altering change doesn't come from grand resolutions or momentary inspiration. It emerges from the disciplined repetition of small decisions made with big purpose. That is how revolutions of the soul begin. Lasting change requires more than desire, it requires identity. The moment you see yourself as someone who is the change, not someone who's trying to become it, your actions align, your mindset shifts, and permanence is born. When you build change on a foundation of clarity, self-respect, and perseverance, it becomes immovable. No setback can undo what you've rooted deeply in intention, consistency, and purpose. The secret to sustaining change is compassion. You don't force transformation, you nurture it. You honor your setbacks, learn from your falls, and keep showing up with grace, not punishment. That's how growth becomes a way of life. Change that endures is born from alignment when your beliefs, actions, and intentions harmonize. When you live your truth fully and fearlessly, every step becomes a building block for the life you were meant to lead. Transformation isn't about becoming someone else, it's about unbecoming everything you are not. Lasting change is the reclaiming of your most authentic self, one act of courage and integrity at a time. Lasting change doesn't ask you to be perfect, it asks you to be consistent. Every imperfect action done with purpose compounds into progress. Over time, these ripples become waves, reshaping the very landscape of your life.